Okay, hard to believe, but award season has come to an end. And of course, the stars showing up one last time at the Oscars, and they did not disappoint. Here to break it down for us, our style expert, Susie Wall, who joins us from the West Coast as always. And Morgan Hoffman is back with us here in studio. Susie, let's get right into it. We're going to start with some of the stars that kind of a bit of a throwback. They were bringing us 90s energy.
A lot of 90s energy. You know what? I thought everybody brought it last night. I was really happy with this carpet from beginning to end. Let's get right to our boards. We'll start with GP. Gwyneth Paltrow, they're saying she was showing some side butt. She had a full slit from top to toe. We know that the 90s has been so big, especially in the last 6 months in street style and on the runway and on the red carpet. Next, Zoe Saldana, I thought was true romance, the lace, the satin, Saint Laurent. Chase Infinity has had an amazing red carpet run. This was her first Oscars. She, for me, has been a total delight to watch. Very 90s with the halter neck, the choker chain, and again, 90s maximalist in this case. And going to 90s minimalist, Emma Stone with the flippy bob. She looks kind of poured into this dress. I thought she looked fantastic as well. It was a little harder than the last couple of red carpets, but this one I thought was a 10 out of 10.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, we just have to talk about Gwyneth Paltrow. Because normally when I think of her, I think, oh, she kind of dressed a little bit conservatively. But no, in the past few red carpets, she's been killing it. What you can't see in this photo, which I think we have another photo of, is the side.
Let's go.
I didn't even know you could do a full side body slit. Not just a slit on your legs, but like it's all down her body.
I need that in my life.
She is naked under there. Like, anyway, I just thought, wow, way to pull that off. I saw her walking down the stairs in a video, a behind-the-scenes video, and I was like, oh, that is daring. And so I thought she killed it.
Ooh, I love that.
Who do you like out of there?
Oh, my goodness. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to go. I mean, it's Gwen for me. It's Gwen. It's Gwen. I mean, my favorite overall is I'm going to get to Tiana Taylor.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to that, yeah.
But that all the way side, all the way down.
Good for
and
Gwyneth.
she's looking good. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some people say black don't crack, but Gwyneth don't crack either. I'm saying, she ain't cracking.
All right, let's move on and talk celebs this morning who maybe didn't win. Some of them did win here at the podium, but those that were winning just for their outfit, Susie.
Absolutely of note. Let's get right to Pedro Pascal because he was almost unrecognizable. Looks like he's lost a little bit of weight, maybe for a role. No facial hair, completely manscaped with the little round glasses. He looked totally different for me. No jacket on this Oscar red carpet, which I thought was fresh. And then he had that giant bloom on his chest, very kind of Last of Us looking. I thought it was cool. It was a vibe. And next, my pick of the night, Rose Byrne. That necklace, this sort of taffin cognac diamond that everybody is talking about. I thought the fit, top to toe, the red lip, phenomenal. There's Tiana Taylor looking so fly, feather, sort of showgirl-esque, so idiosyncratic. We have seen her bring it in the last few years. And then Michael B. Jordan, big winner. Of course, I loved that chain. We've seen him in double-breasted jackets all season. I like this kind of military riff with the stand-up collar and that deep black with the gold chain contrasted. I thought was beautiful, and it also looked really, really good at In-N-Out.
He did,
I have to say, though, Tiana, I don't know about the cock-a-doodle-doo. I know about the cock-a-doodle-doo.
You don't love that.
I know about the cock-a-doodle-doo. Usually, she does it all for me. But I don't know about this. Who put that on her? Who put the fire there? Come on. Too much feathers.
Morgan, who stood up for you here?
Okay, Rose Byrne. Because when I say Rose Byrne, I don't think fashionista. But from the Chanel white dress she wore at the Actor Awards to then this look, being nominated for Best Actress for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Like, this was a moment for her. And I just thought she rose to the occasion. I now am looking forward to her in future red carpets to see what she's going to wear because she killed it.
All right, one last shout out again for Pedro Pascal from me because he literally broke the internet with showing up clean shaven last night.
My sister said, "Who is that?" We were watching it together. And she's like, "Who's that?" I was like, "It's Pedro."
Right. Not only that, but pulling off the Phil Collins, no jacket required.
True.
Right there.
Shout out to Michael B. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan. We just did
gorgeous man.
I got distracted by the cock-a-doodle-doo.
All right, then, Susie. Before we go to break, we got one last category. We saw a few throwback-inspired looks last night.
Right. Speaking of Gwyneth, big throwback here as we saw from McKenna Grace. Let's get up our boards and we can see the sort of the inspo and the history behind it. McKenna Grace with Gwyneth Paltrow next to her wearing that famous Ralph Lauren in 1999. And next we see the big winner of the night, Jessie Buckley. Next to, of course, Princess Grace. There's been a lot of homage sort of culture between these two women on the far right. Let's not forget, too, Jessie Buckley, for me, this was her best look of the season. I haven't loved some of her choices. She's only 8 months postpartum, so this has been a massive year for her. I thought she was completely lovely on the carpet and at the podium as the big winner of the night. But look at those four together. I love to see a little fashion history come together on the Oscars.
Morgan, I can tell by your hand gestures as Susie was talking, you're in agreement there.
Susie, you took the words right out of my mouth. Jessie Buckley killed it. Best look of award season. And I agree with you. Haven't always loved her choices, but this, she nailed it. I thought this was quite lovely on her.
I just have to say I'm Team Susie because your face is popping, your deltoids are popping. I know Susie, you look so good.
You look hot.
Look at you.
Thank you, Julie Black.
Sheesh. The big color of the night was green. Our next category is Sinners and Saints. Let's go.
Okay, let's get right to these boards, you guys, and have a look. You know, like I said in the last segment, last night was a night of total elegance from beginning to end, but we saw dominating green. And there's my girl, Kate Hudson. Normally, I don't absolutely love Kate's looks. Last night, I thought she looked stellar. The peplum, the sweetheart neckline, just gorgeous. Next to her, Wunmi Masaku. Speaking of gorgeous, I think she's almost 9 months pregnant. She was wearing tonal flats underneath this gown, totally understandable. I love the silhouette, the cutouts, the sculptural hair. Next to her, Julie, there's your plumage again from Demi. I can't wait to hear what you think of this look. Kind of an iridescent, gotta be seen green, feathers from top to bottom, and our guy RDJ finishing off this green trend in that tux coming out. I don't know, I'm an RDJ girl all day long, so I thought he looked fantastic. But look at this, like a big bowl of avocados.
I love that. I feel like I wasn't very nice about Demi Moore during the Actor Awards red carpet fashion look. And I feel the same way with this one, except this time it's giving me peacock. I don't know. She's gorgeous. I love her. She's one of my favorite actresses, but this wasn't doing it for me.
Yeah.
All right. Julie, anything stand out there for you?
Well, you know what? Robert Downey, I mean, for her, this is a whole bunch of cockadoodle-doo again.
Yeah.
But
seems to be the theme of the night.
Listen.
But I like Robert Downey in that green. I'm with you.
Yes.
Like that was it like velvet? Like it looked, you know, textured and nice.
Yeah, I love it. It's a bit of a different take on a tux on formal wear for men.
I can see you in that, Jeff. We need that for you.
100%.
Well, I don't know after Robert Downey Jr., after RDJ. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Tough act to follow.
I don't know.
And you got the silver going on. You can rock that with the silver.
All right, well, we'll give it a try. Okay, up next is Julie mentioned we got Sinners and Saints.
Yeah, Sinners and Saints. This is my
favorite. It's a trend. I saw that.
That's it.
Done.
Jeff, start bringing those brooches, hon. I'll send you some.
All right, Susie, up next, Sinners and Saints.
Yeah, let's get to this next category because this is really cool. Let's begin with a Sinners star. Of course, we know Sinners was a massive, massive winner last night. Jack O'Donnell showing up as an homage to his character from the movie with prosthetic fangs. I thought it was bold. It was something that we might almost see on the Grammy carpets, just kind of edgy and cool paired with the sunglasses. I was digging it. Love that oversized bow tie. There they are in a big long line. Chloe Zhao. Okay, morning Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they were saying online in that reboot that got canceled. Black Veil, of course, she's the Hamnet director. It was a moment. We're not used to seeing directors make such a bold statement. Elle Fanning, you know, she was wearing a lot of wisterias inspired by her childhood home, apparently. I love some, you know, some history brought into the outfit. It was very princessy, as we would expect from her. And then Timothée Chalamet. Got a lot of shade last night. Wasn't any, but, you know, we know Marty Supreme didn't take home any awards, but, you know, I actually, you guys, like this look, and I'm glad he made all those comments about the opera and the ballet because it's brought so much needed attention to them. So I'm actually kind of in a weird way grateful to it. He took the night well, smiling and laughing on camera. He knew what to expect, as you guys said at the beginning of the show. But I thought this look kind of, you know, vanilla whipped cream, meringue, whatever you want to call it, top to bottom, I thought was
vanilla whipped
trying
cream.
to look angelic,
I gotta say,
right? That's the message.
Yeah.
It's a brave choice, too, because it only takes one spilled cup of coffee. And like,
Oh, and you're done.
Yes.
You need those tied to goes.
No hugging.
No. So I love Jack in the Teeth. I'm a big horror fan. We would not be talking about him on the red carpet, but we are because of the teeth. So I thought that was kind of cool that he did that, especially with Sinners being the most nominated movie at the Oscars. I thought that was kind of cool. Chloe's giving me Morticia Addams, but also I love horror, so I'm here for it.
I mean, Chloe's giving like liquid tar. She just looks like the tar just got melted. That's what it's giving. Doesn't it look like tar?
Okay, well,
This
now
looks
that
like
you say
tar.
it.
Runaway tar.
Now that
Runaway
you say
tar.
it.
That's it for me.
Star.
All right, since award season has come to the end for another year, we can't leave without going over our TMS Style Star of the season.
Yeah.
And where are we going to start here? We're going to start with Morgan?
Yeah,
okay.
Misaku, hands down. I've been watching her all season. Don't get me wrong, I love the green Louis Vuitton look from the Oscars, but for me, it's this gorgeous red Louis Vuitton that we saw her at the Actor Awards. I think she looks phenomenal. She's always glowing, and when you are very pregnant, it's not always the easiest to dress, and man, what a standout for me. I'm like weirdly obsessed with her.
I'm with
For
you.
me,
Love it.
it's oh my bad, I'm jumping right in. I'm like,
get in there.
Go for it.
It's Tiana Taylor Grammys. Can you just put it up? Put it up. Go ahead now. Oh! Oh! They make that in a size 10. Let's go. Send it my way. Woo! See, she could have worn that. Repeat that instead of the cock-a-doodle-doo.
All right, she looks gorgeous.
All right, for me, my Style Star of award season is Jacob Elordi, who wore a lot of great looks, but last night on the carpet at the Oscars kind of elevated the tux with the vest. And not just any old vest, but a double-breasted vest, which was very nice, I thought, and really kind of elevated the look. Yes.
I like how all the men
Look
are
at
wearing
you with your
mustaches, too.
lingo, Jeff. Yes, and what Canadian girl
Jeff got
doesn't
the
love
lingo.
some hockey hair, right? So thank you, Jacob.
Yes.
Love the wings. Love the wings.
All right, Susie, for you.
Well, maybe it's just because fresh in my mind, but Rose Byrne, let's get one last shot of her up. You know what? This look was so elegant, unexpected that she would pull away and cross the finish line first last night, in my opinion, as the best dressed woman of the night. And I'm going to give her the star of the season because we haven't seen, anything that has blown our minds from her previously to last night. So I love a good kind of underdog story, and I thought she looked absolutely fantastic. Look at those 4 in a row,
Look
you
at them.
guys.
Yeah,
What a
everyone
team.
looks good.
Go.
Yeah,
Well
love these
done.
looks.
There we are, the TMS Style Stars of award season. And of course, that concludes our 2026 TMS Fashion Roundup. If you missed any of the coverage this season, you can go back, look at it again, check it out on our YouTube page. Susie Wall, thank you so much from Vancouver. Great job as always for us. You as well, Morgan Hoffman. Thank you.
Thank you.